Macy's has all of your Grill Master essentials for Father's Day. Stop by to get our hand-trimmed chicken breast and certified Angus beef patties that are ready to grill, so Dad can have his favorite dinner. Make sure to browse our bakery to find the perfect no-work Father's Day treat with our decadent peanut butter bars or famous donuts. Right now, you can get boneless beef ribeye steaks for $12.99 per pound at Macy's. Shop these Father's Day essentials in-store or online at Macys.com through June 18th. Macy's, happy shopping!
This is the Washington Times front page for Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Donald Trump says he will make the U.S. a manufacturing powerhouse by adopting protectionist tax policies that promote domestic production and encourage their businesses to move their operations to the country. At a rally in Georgia, Seth McLaughlin reports the former president said the centerpiece of his economic plan is to reduce the corporate tax rate from 21% to 15%, but solely for businesses that make their products in the United States. He said he would expand business tax credits, impose tariffs on imports from Chinese and other foreign-owned companies, reduce energy and electric costs, and appoint a manufacturing ambassador to persuade manufacturers to return to the U.S. A Senate report has found a series of Secret Service failures related to the planning and execution of security operations directly contributed to the assassination attempt on Donald Trump at a Pennsylvania rally in July. Lindsay McPherson reports the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee's interim report is nearly 100 pages and details planning, communications, intelligence sharing, and related security failures before and on the day of the rally. The report found the Secret Service never went on the rooftop where Thomas Crooks fired at Trump or even entered the building before the shooting, even though agents were aware the location adjacent to the rally site in Butler, Pennsylvania, would have a direct line of sight to the former president. President Biden will spend his final few months in office presiding over yet another surge of troops to the Middle East, joining his two immediate predecessors as commanders-in-chief who were drawn deeper into conflicts in the region. Ben Wolfgang reports the Pentagon announced this week it would send another small detachment of U.S. forces as a war between Israel and Hezbollah rapidly widens. It's the kind of regional escalation the Biden administration has desperately tried to prevent since Hamas's October 7th attack on Israel. The president addressed the United Nations General Assembly in New York and pleaded with both sides to avoid a full-scale war. Meanwhile, Israel and Hezbollah traded another round of military strikes, including an Israeli airstrike on Beirut. The president remained optimistic, but conceded that the situation was worsening. Passports, identity cards, and other documents are ending up on the ground near the southern U.S. border, cast aside by illegal immigrants who are erasing their old lives to try and gain a foothold in the United States. Stephen Dinan reports researchers also found discarded documents describing when to resist arrest, which they said were carried by migrants making the crossing. Cartels run the identity erasing operation, allowing migrants to whitewash their histories and start new lives unconnected to any past criminal issues. Illegal crossings at the southern border fell in recent months. President Biden credits his harsh rhetoric and changes to shift migrant traffic away from the border and to airports, where some unauthorized migrants can enter as long as they schedule their arrivals. And finally, Andrew Salmon profiles Choi Soon-hwa, an 80-year-old woman who will compete in the finals of South Korea's Miss Universe competition. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot, we charge you a little. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. That's right. We're cutting the price of Mint Unlimited from $30 a month to just $15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.